Oh, hey there. I heard you're interested in venomous reptile keeping. Well, come join me as I clean some of the snakes. So as I clean out some of the snakes, I'm going to talk about some things for those that are interested in venomous reptile keeping. Maybe some of the suggestions I go over might be useful for you. But yeah, to start it off, we have Urshi Marie, the northern copperhead. Look at how beautiful. The video is going to start with what is the reason behind why I wanted to film this video. Next, how to approach either asking questions about venomous reptiles, venomous reptile keeping, or if your end goal is to find a mentor, how to approach that. Then, suggestions I have for if you do find a mentor. And in the end, just a nice message for everyone. Alright? So let's get to it. So now we have the beautiful male Chinese cobra. Now the reason I feel the need to film this video is because I think there needs to be a change in the so-called reptile community, venomous reptile community. So some of what I say is more directed towards those that already keep venomous reptiles, and hopefully you can hear what I have to say, and maybe a change that's long overdue can happen. But the main thing is for those that want to learn and just don't know where to start. So the whole thing is, I remember back when I got Instagram, the first form of social media where I found other people that kept reptiles and were interested in them like I was. And I remember being excited, and then I opened the comments, and that excitement just went down the drain. Seeing people attacking each other, seeing rude responses to those just asking simple, genuine questions, just wanting to learn, getting attacked. And if that was how it was then, imagine now. Now, go into any venomous reptile group, look at pretty much any thread, you'll see all the hate and just rudeness that this hobby is consumed by. So that is the beginning and the thing that I dealt with, and definitely couldn't imagine what it's like for those that are just wanting to learn. And those in the venomous groups today that I'm talking about with these rude responses are those that already keep, and even those that have been in the game for a long time. Come on, do better. But up next, let's talk about how to approach if you're wanting to learn, possibly even finding a mentor. So now we have the most beautiful cobra of all, Annie, the banded snouted cobra, who is in shed right now. Look at those eyes, look at how dull, but she is so beautiful, trust me. Now alright, you're new, you want to ask questions, you want to learn. Well, if you didn't take anything from that rant I had with the Chinese cobra, it's that don't even bother posting and asking in a public group. Get slaughtered. Ridiculous. And it shouldn't be like that. That's what I'm hoping the end goal of all of this is that people can ask questions and not get rude responses. But here's what I suggest. Just taking a look, finding someone that isn't rude, and messaging them privately. Now they might not respond, message someone else, ask them the question. Talk with them in messaging, and if your end goal is to find a mentor, you're more likely gonna be able to build a relationship with somebody like that and find yourself a mentor. If you just ask in the group, like a lot of people do, you're never gonna get a response for someone willing to help and mentor you. And that's understandable. They don't know you. There's so many people that ask. The majority of people are just looking to just mess around with snakes, not actually taking it seriously. So doing all of this privately, finding someone to talk with and get to know is going to be the best route in learning, and if you want to find a mentor. But let's say finding a mentor is your end goal and you've now found one. What next? So now you have someone willing to mentor you. Now what?
Now you put on your studious little goggles and
you get out a black-neck spitting cobra like Ralph here, and you just observe and learn. But no, really, and this should go without saying, but it has to be said nowadays. Make sure you are serious about this, because the reason a lot of people don't want to help out and mentor others is because a lot of people are just not serious about it. They just want to come handle some snakes and get videos. Like, if you want to learn how to work with these awesome and amazing animals, that passion should be the main thing. Learning as much as possible. So, just being respectful of the person who's allowing you into their home to work with the animals, and just take in as much as you can. For the first part, it's probably going to be just helping clean out, watching, and just cleaning enclosures. And then over time, you know, maybe practicing with non-venomous snakes. I don't know how other people would do it. And then a little bit of experience with venomous snakes. But all of this is all learning experience. And there's going to be some things that you'll take, some things that maybe later down the line might not be as useful as something else you've learned. And that's another big thing. Remain open to learning. Never feel like you've learned everything. You know everything. A lot of people I've noticed think that they know it all. They've been working with them, or maybe not even working with any. They've just read a bunch, and now they think they know everything. But no, remain teachable. There's always things to learn. What do you do if a snake's coiling around and flirting with you with its tail? You readjust. But yeah, remaining teachable, that's a big thing in general. Now at this point, you've learned so much. You now work with venomous reptiles. You are now the best venomous reptile handler on earth. Then what? So now we have BeiBei, the black Pakistan cobra, to show you how important this last part and how serious this last part is. And I might get a little heated even, and you'll understand why, hopefully. But now you are the venomous community. Okay? The whole thing is not to repeat all the things I've brought up here. Now you'll see things about this or that is going to ruin the hobby. The thing that's going to be the downfall of the hobby is the way that we treat each other. And not only that, the way we treat people that are just wanting to learn, it's ridiculous. The reason it bothers me so much is because it's been over a decade. I've done nothing but spread positivity. And yet, the only things that gain traction is all the negativity. People talking about ruining the hobby, and they're the ones that are just sharing and putting on blast all the apparent negative publicity. Aren't you doing the thing that you're against? Spreading it? Aren't you sick of drama, but you are just giving in to the drama? I understand though. I understand it all because it is what sells. Drama, negativity, it sells. But it's time for a change. It's been long enough. So I truly hope that those who keep, those who want to learn, those who in the future will be the venomous reptile keeping community, that you can learn to be nice and respectful to each other, to those willing to learn. I'm not saying you have to help and respond to people. It's not the case, but you can ignore and not spew out just hatefulness. Imagine the excitement somebody feels and then they ask a question and get bashed. It's just ridiculous. And I truly hope that it changes. Probably won't, but I'm going to do my part, continue to do my part at least. But yeah, I'm going to keep putting out videos, just going over things to help those that want to learn. And you know, these are all my suggestions, my opinions. That doesn't mean anything, so you can disagree, that's fine. But I love y'all. Truly. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, click subscribe, click like. Let me know if you feel like I've missed something or anything like that. All of this is just off the top. As I'm bringing snakes out, I'm just bringing up things that I felt were important to talk about. So if at some point I feel I can put it together better, maybe even add some things, make it more concise, I will. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And there's something else I want to do. Give a big shout out to my channel members. Give a big shout out to my channel members. Now if you'd like to support my channel, become a channel member. Get early access to videos, exclusive content, stuff like that. Also want to give a shout out to my Patreon members. If you want to support me over there, you also get early access to videos and exclusive content. And a big shout out to those that donate in other ways. Love y'all so much. Be back soon.